Hi, thanks for stopping by 5 Days to PTSD program. I wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about a few questions that we've received lately via post and through private message. Just some folks wondering, am I ex-military? Am I currently military? Am I ex-policing? Have I had a law enforcement background? What is it that brought me to where I am with the PTSD? And what background came from that, and where am I going in the future? And I know part of where a lot of that question comes from because I've had this conversation direct one-on-one, sitting face-to-face, or sitting with some folks on Skype or FaceTime, and then in others in chat rooms and chats. It comes largely from the fact that we don't believe that anyone else can ever understand what we're going through in our trauma if we're military. If we're past military and our trauma comes from time overseas or serving or whatever our circumstances were, if I was a police officer and had my traumatic experience or experiences there, if it was fire, EMS, as in my case, or personal circumstances, also as in my case and in a lot of others, where's it all coming from? And that's where this question always comes to light. And the thing that I need to remind everyone, and through my work and through my mindfulness, my nutrition, my opportunities in discussing and helping other people find their way out of this, what we need to remember is it doesn't matter. PTSD, as we understand, does not discriminate like we do as human beings, unfortunately. It's there for all of us. And if we've had trauma in our lives, and if that trauma has affected us to the point that we have PTSD, then the circumstances surrounding it are really irrelevant when it comes to finding our way out. We may need to stretch certain ways, we may need to do certain things, or tweak the nutrition here, or look at the mindfulness there. But the reality is that PTSD is PTSD, and absolutely there will be varying degrees and there will be varying circumstances depending on the individual, but it doesn't discriminate. I really wish it did. I really wish that there was an opportunity for it to discriminate and we could completely weed that out entirely and that PTSD would be gone for good. That's sadly not the case, because there will always be trauma in our lives and there will always be people stepping up and experiencing that trauma on our behalf. So we need to be able to find our way out of it. And that's what we're doing here at 5 Days to PTSD program. And I certainly hope that that answer helps a lot of you to understand that we can help you with this. We can walk you through. The team I've assembled, we know that there's a better way because we're already living it. And we've been there in that trauma, and we want to help you out of it. Wishing you all the best today.